Oh my goodness! You're like, where the hell are you people? Well, we're here. We're just sort of, I don't know. We're a little off kilter for some reason tonight. I can't exactly say why. Hello, hi. How's it going this evening? There we go. Oh yes, okay. It's all better when the applause starts. But I'm just going to kill just a couple of moments here before Laurel gets here. And as you notice, there's my mom in the background. It's her birthday, or it was on Friday. And we're gonna sing happy birthday to her tonight. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. It's a happy 79th birthday to my mom. 'Cause she's the coolest mom in town. Well, she's the coolest mom. And you know she's always down for the only show. Yes, it's the only show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Well, she's in the background 'cause it's her birthday. So everybody get ready to sing along. Whoa, 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 yeah. I hope she's on right now, 'cause I'm not sure if she is, but I'm writing this song off the top of my head for my mom, 'cause it's her birthday. Well, everybody get ready to sing a happy birthday to my mom. All right, there we go. Yeah, how about that? Made up something right off the top of my... Oh, there. Okay, good. Birthday girl checking in. I hope that you heard your song that I just wrote for you off the top of my head. We were getting some decor in order, and of course, I was looking for this fine photo of you in Bruges, as the film is titled. That's my mom having the time of her life in Bruges, Belgium. So that's what we were doing. You look fabulous. Obviously, you should have done braids. Am I right?
I feel like everyone's going, that isn't birthday related. But we didn't have any more of these festive birthday hats, or that I could find.
Right.
So I pulled out the 3 hats that were closest so that I could run in here and start the show. And then I looked at myself and thought, what does a Viking have to do with a birthday?
I don't know, but it's festive. It's festive. I like it.
Here's another hat.
Yeah, I'm feeling this. So there we go.
Here's another look. I want your opinion.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Okay, no, oh boy. Yeah, this one's tough sledding, gang. I don't know how I feel about this one at all. Yeah, it's actually disappearing with the green screen a little bit, isn't it? Look at that. That is fabulous. So there you are. If you happen to be in the area and you spot Lola the Clown, win valuable prizes is what you'll do.
I'm living as a clown now.
Is that right? Is this who you've always been inside?
So
you feel like you're embracing your inner clown?
I'm this really random, like, goth stuff group.
Yeah.
And, whatever.
Loves goth.
I like
Laurel
goth
here.
stuff.
Loves goth stuff.
So, do whatever you want, but it seemed so
live
funny.
and let live on the goth front.
It just seemed so funny. This person popped in and she said, does anybody happen to have any clown stuff that you're selling? I'm living as a clown full time.
Really? Somebody said that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus
Didn't
Christ.
I show you that post?
No, you
She's
did
living
not.
as a clown full time. And I'm like, what does it mean?
I don't feel anything
Is it a valid
positive
choice?
about that.
I don't know.
I honestly don't think that you're allowed to do that. I don't think in an era where people are actually sort of coming forward in other regards and embracing who they are inside, I think it's tacky. I think your mom would have said it's tacky.
She's living as a clown full time.
Yeah. Oh, now here's another one that's green. Yeah. So
This is also green.
Look at that. There we go.
Also, these braids aren't proper red, so
no, they're not.
Whatever.
Hey, so listen.
I don't understand living as a clown either. I mean, I think what they mean is like they're going full Harpo. They're gonna move to a town and be the hometown clown, right?
Hometown clown, ladies
fine.
and gentlemen. Yeah.
It's fine.
Sure it is.
But I don't. Doesn't it seem like really high maintenance? Like
seems incredibly high maintenance.
The clown grease paint all the time.
Full
How does that work exactly?
commitment.
You start out like, oh my God, I got hired for a kid's party, and then I just didn't want to take the makeup off. I just loved it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
is
maybe.
That how this whole thing goes down? Where you
I
just
was
suddenly,
dying to go. Now, what
Now I'm me.
precipitated this lifestyle change into full-time clown living? But I didn't, because I thought she's going to think I'm mocking her, which I would have been.
Which you would have, in fact, been. I identify as a person with hair. Now, as you
Oh, my
know,
God.
I'm
it's
laughing.
It's not even like that.
It
was like she came like I am living as a clown full time.
I don't feel. Anybody feel anything good about that? Like whatsoever? I don't. By the way,
like you see someone dressed as a clown in the grocery store. Well, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but every once in a while in LA or New York or wherever weird,
somebody's on their way to a casting.
See someone dressed as a clown, and like if you're in that context, you have to be very sure to make sure to ignore them because they're just asking for attention. So you're like, whatever, clown.
Either they're asking for attention or they really were coming from some sort of casting call and they'd rather that you not talk to them about it. Right? They're just like,
get your orange juice
I got to get my fucking orange juice and get the fuck out of here. Listen, I got to pick the kids up from gym class. None of this is good. I remember all of the things that you would see random people. Bob, attest to this. You will see random people dressed as all sorts of things
in LA.
And you're like, why is that guy walking around? Oh, because he's on his way to a casting. Right. So somebody's walking around, with like dressed as a giant rat exterminator, whatever the hell it is. Casting call is the only thing. But
that the it weirder a person looks, the more you have to be like,
exactly. Just so completely over it. Yeah. So anyway. So first and foremost, happy birthday to my mom. Mom, I do hope that you caught my impromptu melody here on the way in because boy oh boy was it a winner, shooting straight to the tops of the charts just for you. So yesterday we went in honor of my mom's birthday and played mini golf. Who knew that there was a mini golf place here in Puget Sound? But there is. It's in Tukwila. It's the Bullwinkle Family Fun Center. We're a family.
We went there.
And we went and we had fun. Yeah, exactly. That's what we did.
Yeah. It was surprisingly it was just tacky enough to work.
It was.
It was just it was good, like in a good way.
I ate garbage, y'all, and you know me, and you know that I'm not somebody who does that on a regular basis, right? And so
your mom heard the last stanza.
You heard the last stanza. Well, certainly I'll have to replay it for you when we rewind back to the beginning of the show. I am not somebody who generally eats garbage, and in fact, I think I might have been inspired because Laurel and I, as you know, started this group called Gen X is 50. About 2 weeks ago now. We're up to 17, almost 1,800 members. It's growing like wildfire. Spreading like wildfire, growing like kudzu. It's spreading like kudzu, growing like wildfire. I don't know what I mean.
Spreading like ivy.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so because everybody's been talking about their childhood, snacks and junk food and all that shit, I'm like, why not? Pizza and hot dogs. And I had a fucking raspberry slushy, y'all.
You did.
Raspberry fucking slushy. And I downed it, and it was, honest to God, my pancreas was begging for mercy. It was like, stop. What are you doing?
I felt really good in the moment when I was eating like 2 hot dogs and some hot Cheetos for dinner. That's what I ate.
Hot Cheetos? I had never had hot Cheetos
hot
before.
Cheeto
Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie.
It was not great. I mean, it was great when I was eating it. And then I had like a cupcake and part of a donut.
Oh, no.
And then 4 a.m. me was like, why did you do that?
We were discussing going on some sort of motion-related ride, and that would have been a terrible idea. It all would have come back up.
That's not.
As God is my witness, it would have all come back up. Should we start the show?
Growing like blackberry bushes in the summertime. That's a good one.
Blackberry bushes. Boy, oh boy.
We need to hire some
nuisance
goats.
Around here. Goats.
We need some goats.
Yeah, let's do this.
It's the only show with Stefan and
It's my mom's birthday.
And now, here are your hosts, Stefan.
Oh, yes, here are your hosts, Stefan and Lori. Hi there. How's everybody doing tonight? So listen, we have a Jan Cox-themed show just for you tonight because, of course, it is her birthday. We're celebrating all weekend. When your birthday arrives on a Friday, you are well within your rights to celebrate all weekend. Am I right?
I'm writing you a note.
You're writing me a note right now. And we have a birthday coming up on Monday. I knew this because it was in my calendar, but Laura just wrote me this note here. Angela's birthday is on Monday, it says. Okay, so there we go. So Angela's birthday is coming up as well. So when we sing Happy Birthday, which we're going to, Angela, you will be included in the fun. And I will just ask both my mom and Angela, what are you doing for your birthdays? Is it everything that you would hope that it would be? Are you having a good birthday weekend? All that good stuff. Yeah. So weigh in the chat bar. John Hayden is here. Oh my goodness, John. So here's the thing, guys.
Dr. John.
Thank you, Dr. John. Oh, actually, I got to put on. I have to cut on the music, as I say down south.
Oh my God! Are you going to tell this story?
I am going to tell this story.
Oh my God! This is a good story.
So now I wrote a song recently called "How the Hell Are We Alive?" or "How Are We Alive Right Now?"
We played it last week.
We did play it last week.
How are we alive right now?
How are we alive right now? So I put a video to it, and of course, obviously, because all of you sent in photos and the like. So I did a generic version without everybody's photos, and I put it onto the YouTubes, right? And so then I'm like, it'd be fun. And you know who I thought of this whole time when I was making this video? It was like my childhood friends, all the people when I was growing up, doing 4-H, all out in the San Bernardino, Corral de Tierra area. And I'm like, I'm going to send it to some friends, including my friend John, and who was one of the people in this IMDM. What do you call it on Facebook? IMDM, instant message, direct message. What's it called?
Group message?
Group message. It was a group message. It was
sure.
a group thread. Anyway, I send it, and it's crickets, and it's excruciating, and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't talked to these people in a long. I'm John, obviously. John.
I hate it.
And so I text over to John. I'm like, say, do you think they just didn't get that this was satire, the other people that I sent this to? And he's like, no, I think they probably got it. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I wait another day, and it's still fucking just like it's
and
killing
now
me.
you're thinking about it.
It's
right. Like you wish you just hadn't sent it.
I wish I had never sent the fucking thing.
Like,
oh my God.
Whatever. We do whatever, and then we
This
put our
happens.
stuff out there, and if nobody responds to
Exactly.
it, then it's embarrassing. But,
It's embarrassing for everybody involved. And so then I text over to poor John. I'm like, John, listen, this is driving me insane. Can you please just hop on the thread and say anything resembling anything? And I'll just go immediately going, yeah, I'm glad you liked it, blah, 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 blah. It was satire. Har, har, har. So he does. God bless him.
No,
Thank you, John.
he can't delete it. It's in the group message.
No, it's in the group message.
He
No.
can't unsend it.
So John, to his credit, and I thank you for doing this, he does exactly that. And I'm like, yeah, and he said complimentary things, because of course he did, because he's a bro. And I'm like, yeah, it was satire, and I'm sure glad you got that Depeche Mode impression that I'm doing, and blah, blah, blah. Again, just fucking crickets from the other people in the thread. I'm like, what?
Like, put me out of my misery.
Put me out of my misery.
Now I want.
Shoot me.
Now I wake
Shoot
up
me.
in the middle of the night thinking,
Shoot me.
My friends think I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we get started with the game, a couple orders of business. First of all,
do we have announcements?
we do. Well,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. These are announcements. Remember at Assembly?
Yeah,
they have the announcements.
that's what
So this week is going to be fish sticks. We're going to be having fish sticks in the cafeteria.
In the cafeteria.
In the Only Show cafeteria. Also, I didn't know this until I happened to stumble across this on a friend's Facebook page. Remember Heather Andersma and her children? They loved the whole Beaver Cubes thing, right?
Yeah.
To the point where they wrote a song and performed it on the show. The most adorable thing you've ever seen. Well, I didn't know.
Heather is who originally Beaver par excellence, the recipe came from.
Yeah.
So, and she happened to send me that recipe the very day that I saw someone post up on Facebook that someone ran over a beaver, and that's how Beaver Cubes evolved. Right. And her kids were really into the legend of Beaver Cubes. So they made
much
this.
So much so that their youngest, or they're actually, I think it's their oldest, actually did this. Now this is unbelievable. I love this. She made Beaver Cube cereal, y'all. Can you believe that? Look at that.
A whole cereal box just based on Beaver Cubes.
Gosh darn cereal box based on Beaver Cubes. And like so she even did the
level
sides.
of detail is
the level of
astounding.
detail is extraordinary. Heather assures me that she has a future in art department set design. Bob, maybe you can set the young lady up, because she certainly seems to have an affinity for this sort of thing.
Par excellence
Par
is
excellence.
Beaver Cubes.
Yeah, exactly.
They did the whole nutrition facts, the legend of Beaver Cubes.
I don't know if you can see this down here, but there's like an origin story. Long ago in Issaquah, Washington, we stumbled upon a beaver, et cetera, et cetera. There are recipes. There's cube casserole. Oh my goodness,
casserole
y'all.
in a saucepan.
There's a game on the back.
There's a game on the back.
Look,
There's a crossword and it has our names in
Lori,
it.
Stefan, Only Show. Oh my goodness. I wish they were watching right now. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, and
that.
I think we're all going to agree. Didn't we have the best pandemic ever?
We had the best pandemic, honestly.
Yeah.
Everybody envies the pandemic experience that we had.
Instead of just crying every day about the deadly virus, what we did was we made up a show, and then we had a show every day.
Yeah, exactly. We made pandemic
and then we
aid.
made things.
Right, exactly. Give us a pandemic, we'll make pandemic aid.
It was like summer camp every day at our show.
So before we get started, should we actually sing Happy Birthday to my moms?
I would read that cereal box every morning. Exactly.
That's another thing that we talked about in the
That's
Gen X group, about how, like, before phones, you would sit and read the fucking cereal box. You remember, y'all? Remember that? You'd play the games on
And you
them?
read the same box every morning. You didn't have a phone.
Box. No phone. Although I would, of course, invariably bring down. My mom is like, yes, but you had a Mad magazine, didn't you? Didn't you? At breakfast. Like, she would be talking to me while we'd be having grabs. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
here's the
Spy versus
discussion.
Spy. Have you seen this latest one?
Here's I'm sorry, you go ahead.
No, please. By all means, you. I'm done.
Here's a discussion that we were having in the Gen X group.
Yeah.
It was about kids today and how they don't learn to drive because there's like no urgency.
Weird, right?
Right?
That was absolutely a rite of passage for us. I could not
That is
imagine.
so weird to me. Like remember when we were 15 and a half/16, we were like, I got my learner's permit, I got
exactly
my
right.
license, I'm out of here.
Exactly. And now,
I
because
drive myself to school, I drive myself to work, I drive myself to food, whatever.
it used to mean independence, am I right? It
Yeah.
used to mean you could go any place you wanted to. It would mean, because really you could get to school on your own, so no more bus, thank God.
Right.
And then, because anybody who rides the bus after freshman year is a loser. So there's that, right?
Oh, and you have to pay for driver's ed now. Did you have to pay?
Did we have to pay, Mom and Dad? I don't remember. I don't remember because I didn't take it through school. It was, yeah, we did. We did. It was an independent place, and I didn't take it through school until I think you guys paid for it one summer for me to do that. Yeah. So anyway, listen, we have so much show to get to. Let's do a quick happy birthday
right.
singings here, and then we will get on with the Jen Cox themed cards.
Oh, yeah.
This evening. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All dildos, all the time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom / Nana Jen. Happy birthday to you. All right, there we go. Yeah. Happy birthday, my moms. Oh my goodness. I would say I'm glad. The thing that I routinely say to people when it's their birthday, and I picked this up from our friend Tim in New York, is I'm glad you were born. A little odd for me to say that, I think, to my mom, right? Because,
Well,
for
you are glad
obvious
she was
reasons,
born.
I'm obviously glad
'Cause,
she was
you know.
born because I wouldn't be here if she hadn't been. John Hayden says, who else learned that getting our license meant running errands for your parents? That is true. That is true. We were talking last week about how, when you were much younger and parents smoked. Hey, here's a note. Go down to Cal's and give me a pack of cigs. Dad, didn't you send me across the street to Cal's across from the place where you worked every once in a while? I'm like, yeah, he knows me. Just tell him Jim Cox needs a pack of Winston's, right? Can you do that? I just remember doing that.
My mom used to
Picked
send
up a Playboy while I was at it. Aha.
My mom used to send me to the grocery store to get like whatever, the grocery store was like 2 miles from my house. Right. She would send me with a check. And I was like, or she'd like not have makeup on, so she'd drive me to the grocery store, like run in, get some stuff, and write a check. And like, why would you give a little kid like a little kid with a check? Like, what are you doing?
Dangerous.
She like taught me how to write the check, right? She says, just fill in the number that the cashier tells you, and I'm like, why did that cashier take my check? This happened once a week.
I don't know. And I actually, the one part that I remember being perplexed by was the line that you write through it so that nobody else can come along and write, and $1 million, right? That was, yeah.
And, no, it's no over
and no
100.
over 100 line. That is something that kids today will absolutely not have any sense of. They will have no sense of writing checks, nor should they, honestly.
Do kids today know how to write checks?
I don't think kids today even know how to make change. I don't even think kids know anything about fucking cash.
Do your kids have checking accounts? Can they write a check? Do they know about checks?
I cannot imagine that anybody watching would have kids with checking accounts. Do you? Tell us true. Do you? I would be very, very curious. Still do write that. Still write that line.
You have to write that line, right? If so, someone doesn't write in and $1 million.
I'm still writing the 19th century or the 20th
I still
century.
double space after a period, so I don't know. I can't stop.
Carriage return.
I know.
Somebody said the other day.
Clack.
Carriage return. Well, let's begin the game, shall we? I feel like there was something else that we were going to discuss, but of course, during the course of the game, while you're all trying to concentrate,
it'll of course
come
up.
Occur to us. Okay, here we go. So, as you know, my mother, Janice Cox, is absolutely positively addicted to sweet things, and as far as I can tell, has a pancreas made of cast iron. She can ingest so much sugar. It is a wonder of nature.
Well, that's the song. You should play the song.
At the very end of the show
yeah.
tonight, if you're interested, I did write a song for my mom called "The Legend of Sweet Tooth Jan." So stick around to the end for that.
Funny.
So Jan cannot get enough of sweet things, well, except for blank. Jan can't get enough of sweet things, well, except for blank. And then here I am, neglecting to have given Lauro all of the clues typed out. I could have, and I forgot. So I got to get the hair shirt out. Whack.
Hit it.
Give myself a couple of good wallops there.
I started thinking
Sorry
about
about
this week, and it got in my head, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is your handwriting getting worse?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I write less and less
I'll tell
now.
ya.
And I'm a writer, but I write only on my phone or on the computer. And so now when I go to write something, I get strangely in my head about it. Like, that doesn't look right.
That doesn't look
Whoa!
right.
Am I going crazy? Am I losing it? Is my handwriting falling off?
Something's going wrong. Something is absolutely going wrong. I feel, actually, and this is something that was getting in my head the other day, too. I started having, not trouble, but I started noticing
That's
that I
why
make
I brought it up, because you said
a lot of errors.
I'm making a lot of errors with my text, and I was like, I'm doing that with my handwriting.
On earth? Oh, no. That's the first sign. I've been taking too many sleeping pills, and now I'm going to send away for a drool cup because yours truly is in mental decline. Don't worry, I won't stick around.
No.
Nobody's going to stick around for that. No. Jan can't get enough of sweet things, well, except for blank. Okay, so we have here Candy Dildos, says Kathy. Mom, strap in. And strap on, really, while you're at it, because
Do you really have to practice your signature? Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, really?
Because I tried to notice that I used to write a lot more things down, and I'll go like 3 or 4 days without writing one thing down.
Sure, yeah, of
and
course.
then when I actually write it, I'm like, wait, that should be like a bicycle, or like getting right back on a bicycle. But cursive is like,
Writing things in handwriting is almost as anachronistic as using cash. I don't remember the last time that I used cash, and I write in my notebook. But
Don't you write in cursive though?
No. I write in scrawl. I mean, my handwriting is so bad, it might as well be done with a fist using a crayon. Honest to God, it is the worst goddamn handwriting. And it always has been. It's not like it's degenerated all that much.
Mine has, though. It's since I haven't been using it, I guess.
I think it's just, I think for me, it's just become much more evident how shitty my handwriting has been the entire time. Jan can't get enough of sweet things, well, except for me, says Bob. Jim Cox, blow pops, except for Jimmy Cox, says my mom. Very sweet. Candy corn, candy dildos, Stomach Cox peeps. And as I said earlier, I'm going to say it again because it was fucking brilliant. I said, strap in for all the dildo jokes, Mom, or rather, strap on. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. Practice my signature now and then. Sweethearts, I've had worse. Yeah, it's a flesh wound. Handwriting. Oh, handwriting. Yeah. Well, John teaches young kids, so yeah, of course. I'm gonna give it to Kathy for Candy Dildos because she drew first blood. So 1 point for Kathy as we move on to round 2 here. Congratulations, Kathy. All right.
Can I have a pen? Oh, here we go. I wrote a note earlier.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This is happening.
Okay, so here we go. Jan is always put together. My mom used to shop at Chico's, and do you still shop at Chico's? I have not seen any receipts lying about for Chico's anymore. Mostly it's Ross and Marshall's these days, but always very, very put together. My mom, color coordinated down to everything she's wearing. Always put together. Jan even coordinates her blank. Always put together. Jan even coordinates her blank. Yeah. Right. Now listen. We're going to have some dildos on this show. We just know that this is what's going to come up here. But I dare say, and unfortunately, I think I awarded the only dildo point of the night to Kathy. And I think from here on out, from here on out, I think we're going to have to reach a little higher, work a little harder. Is what I generally say. Always put together. Jan even coordinates her underwear, her dildos, panties, and socks. Serape. Yes, indeed. My mom likes a nice serape.
So you've eliminated dildos as an answer?
I have not at all. No, I haven't. I haven't even one bit. No.
Isn't that the basis?
I think
of the
you
whole
simply
game?
need to use it creatively. That's all I'm saying.
I had this whole concept we were going to let your mom be the guest judge because
then
what made her laugh the most.
Right.
That's true.
I was going to call you up, Mom, and ask if you wanted to be the judge, but now tell me if I got this right. I think that you would have said, I'd rather play. And so here we are. If you want, Stefan says harder. Yes, he did.
Hi, Fuzz.
Hi, Fuzz. Fuzz knows how to make an entrance. Bam! Just like that, like the Kool-Aid guy, right? And the big old pitcher with the tiny pitcher. Drinking his own fluid, I think. The Kool-Aid guy
with
the smaller pitcher. Mm-hmm. Is it? Are you cannibalistic?
Oh, my God.
Listen, I've drunk my own blood before. Not on purpose, but it happens. When you get a nosebleed or whatever, it happens.
We had to switch the fish food over to some different fish food because the fish food we were using was made of bugs and it was making the aquarium too cloudy. And the new fish food is made of fish. And I'm not comfortable.
I'm not comfortable with that at all. We're feeding the fish, gang. No. But Bob says curtains and drapes.
Carrie said curtains with floors.
Okay,
so it was the same.
It's the same idea. Yeah. All right. Well, this is your round to judge. Always put together. Jan even coordinates her blank.
Lingerie with her golden Jim Cox replica. I'm scared now.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Who said that?
That's Ray.
Nicely done, Rabel. Yeah.
Coordinates her right hand
with Jim's. Of course she does. Yeah,
that's
absolutely
funny.
Right.
That's funny.
Okay, so who had the funniest answer, dear Lauro?
Gosh.
Whack.
Nail polish and shoes. That might be true.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and a hilarious answer because, of course, can't fucking see it. But, you know deep down inside, you're coordinated. That's what I say.
I'm going with the Mad Bob with the.
I was. Eric Atwood's here, ladies and gentlemen. Makes an entrance
hello.
with numbers 1s and 2s. Nicely done. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Jan has such an artistic flair, she can even make blank look presentable. Now, my mom has an extraordinary artistic gift, can arrange flowers that I think is a skill probably in about the 4-figure range per arrangement. I mean, it is stunning what she can do, but it doesn't
And
end there.
huge too. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I can stick flowers in
She's
a
a gifted
vase.
painter.
Yeah.
She
She's
is,
good at everything.
she-
She's good at drawing.
She's an expert.
Lettering,
sketch,
calligraphy.
lettering,
Yeah.
calligraphy. There's very little that she can't
There's
do
very little
artistically.
artistic, like creativity stuff she can't do.
That's exactly right, and of
Sure.
course, decorating. Her place is always. You want to talk about coordination? Boy, oh boy, the checker pattern that she has going on there is just chef's kiss, beautiful. Of course, Eric's is Jim Cox. Can even make Jim Cox look presentable. And my dad actually, he fell on his own sword first. Said her husband. That's right. Yeah, okay, sure.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Me, says Kathy, a Republican. Tuna casserole. All right, these meat. Oh, Jesus Christ. Meat pudding. How can you get any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Unless, of course, it's meat pudding, in which case you're getting both. All right. I like my dad's answer, honestly. Giuliani's bleeding hairpiece. Yeah, I think, and since you had it first, her husband. Yeah, I like that. Funny. Yeah. Jan Cox is so damn nice.
How nice is she?
She's so nice, even Blank likes her. Jan Cox is so damn nice, even Blank likes her. This is true. Listen, you can't say Janice without nice. So there you go. Right? She even has the word nice in her fucking name, y'all. That's how nice she is.
Even Republicans like her.
Well, but she doesn't have to like them back, do she?
Some Republicans.
How was your lunch with the gang today?
Oh yeah, how was your lunch with the girls? How was that?
Very,
was
very-
it fun? I know you're not asking me because
Lunch with ladies.
You see me all day.
I see.
I didn't go anywhere.
All day, every day. Just
went
the
to
two of
Costco.
us hanging out here at the old homestead. We're just like a couple of what are we? I was going to say like oldsters, pieces of furniture.
We are. We're like what is we're Wallace and Gromit or something.
We're Wallace and Gromit. We're the
Statler and Waldorf.
We're the American Gothic couple.
Yeah, we are.
Pitchfork.
Yeah. Somebody
They were a brother and sister apparently. The models.
they
in
really?
that. Yeah, brother and sister.
So I just recently had this conversation with someone. They were like, "Oh my God, the pandemic! I just spent so much time at home," and I'm like, "Me too. It was so great."
Oh God damn it! I hate stepping outside the threshold of my home.
We're the only ones that do this.
No, I know. And listen, your mileage obviously varies here, but we had, it was as if you were, say, addicted to hamburgers and all of a sudden the world was just one giant hamburger. And it's like, oh man, that sucks for everybody else who likes pizza, but for me, more hamburgers, right? Ooh.
You mean the intro version? Yeah,
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, I like hamburgers, and by that I mean in being indoors. Even Ted Cruz, the Pope likes her. The Pope likes everybody, I think, doesn't he? The old Popester. Sue Rents, Voldemort, the Mailman, Grumpy Cat. Eric and Carrie had the same. They had an only show moment.
An onlyism.
Elephants, Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker was 47 years old when he began. Carol O'Connor began playing Archie Bunker. Holy God, Amber Heard. Nicely done, Walter. Nice innocent. Eagles, squirrels, Enumclaw. Karen.
that?
Was Walter. The Septic Tank Repairman, the Grinch, Santa, HOAs, is Eric. All right, Johnny Depp. Yeah. Wayne LaPierre, Ted Bundy, attorneys. This one is yours to judge there, dear Laurel.
I didn't see Amber Heard go by, but I'm going to give it to Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. Have you heard? There's a deposition. The puns they write themselves. Don't they, kids?
It's official.
It's official. Here we go.
I want people writing fish puns
I do
the
too.
whole night.
Now listen. I think we're all just going to have to stretch ourselves a little bit on this one. You know, you'll know when I read it. Jan collects all sorts of things.
Oh boy.
But she's proudest of her blank collection. Jan collects all sorts of things, but she's proudest of her blank collection. I think what we're looking for here is modifiers. Am I right? Brocade. They're brocade, maybe. Perhaps macramade. Right? Bedazzled dildos. That's what we're talking about here.
Because we know you're going to say dildo.
You know you're going to say dildo, so just, modifiers is what we're really looking for. Jan collects all sorts of things, but she's proudest of her blank collection.
Republican.
Yeah, exactly.
Dildos.
Yeah, exactly. What would a Republican dildo look like? It would be something that would be designed to give a woman exactly no pleasure. Am I right? Yeah.
Costco hot dog wrapper collection. That's funny. I had 2 hot dogs for dinner last night.
A Stephen Cox classic collection. Oh, very nice. Okay, I assume you mean my music. That's very sweet. Golden Phallus collection. Son's original song collection.
Oh, that's...
Dungeon Cuff. Jim Cox toenail collection. Curling Stone collection. Boy, curling. That is compulsively watchable. Am I right? We were in Canada and there was curling on television, and I'm like, my mom and I were eating dinner, and we just...
Is that the one where they're
yeah,
cleaning
you're
the thing?
sliding the big rock down the ice and sweep. Political hit list. I like that.
That's funny.
Is this me or you? This is me, right?
It's me. No, it's you.
Oh my God, my dad's winning again. Honestly, you can stop. He's won. My dad's won. Anything under $10, my dad says.
Angie's answer was funny too. Michael's receipt collection.
I was gonna say. In fact, give Angie a point for that one too, because
that
the
was
other
funny.
thing that I was gonna say is Michael's and Ross receipt collection. Yeah, those are the 2 answers that I was ultimately looking for. So nicely done to
She's like always
my dad
returning
and Ange.
something, and
Yeah.
she's like, "I have the receipt. I have it."
Now, once again, we're going to have to work a little hard on this one because, of course, when I wrote it, I knew exactly where everybody would go on this. Fun fact, Jan is 8. Now, this is true. My mom has had over 80 surgeries, mostly to her skeletons. A lot of replacements, a lot of metal on her body. Jan is 80% bionic. Even her blank is metal.
Oh boy.
Fun fact, Jan is 80% bionic. Even her blank is metal. Metal. There we go. How about that? Horns of the Devil, Ronnie James Dio. Waha. There was somebody who, you guys remember the film School of Rock with Jack Black? Calm down, Jack Black. Spaz Jack Black.
Ray said 70s pube collection.
Her soul is metal. Oh,
Yeah.
we're getting that. There we go. Tubes.
Oh boy.
These are
2
great.
people said soul.
I love it. Taint. Okay, there we go. Good.
Oh boy. Jan Cox, is this making you laugh? Is this amusing
It
you?
had better.
Yeah.
It had better. So
Its whole purpose, even her uvula is bionic. Is metal.
there was somebody who basically made a performance video with music out of Jack Black's he gives this whole speech in front of the class. It's basically his Dead Poet Society moment in front of the class where he's talking about this big rock opera that he wants to do, and somebody put it to music. And then all of a sudden occurred to me, we have not watched that film in forever. I want to see it again. School of Rock is such a great fucking movie. Am I right? I love that film. The best thing he ever did.
Her 5th chakra is all metal.
Kind of. Her record collection is all metal. Nicely done. Yeah. Her shadow is metal. Her 5th chakra. Her playlist. Her sun is metal. Her wit is metal. Her uterus is metal.
bronzed.
Blithe spirit. Her uvula. Her taint. Her soul. This one is you.
What is a xiphoid process?
A xiphoid process is the little tiny bone right here that comes right at the base of the sternum. And the reason why I know this is because they teach you when you learn CPR in 8th grade, that if you hit too low if you push too low, you can break the xiphoid process and it'll pierce the person's liver and they'll die. So, fun fact, don't do that. If anybody happens to need in your sphere in the future needs CPR.
Don't try to help someone. Don't do that.
You have to count 3 fingers up from the bottom of the rib cage in the xiphoid process. I don't know why I remember these. It'll come in handy someday, maybe.
Just let him go. Just let him. You don't want to risk that.
Oblongata. First boyfriend in grade school was in the drummer in school. No shit, that's amazing.
What?
That's crazy. That is so cool. Okay, so
We have to watch it now.
Laura says what? Fun fact: Jan is 80% bionic, even her blank is metal.
Kathy said attitude, and that made me laugh.
I like that. Okay, good. There we go. All right. You know what's 100% worse than teaching CRT in our schools, which we're not fucking doing anyway? How about that? You know what's 100% worse than teaching CRT in our schools? Critical race theory? Teaching blank. You know what's 100% worse than teaching CRT in our schools? Teaching blank. How about that? How about that? As I sit here and rail.
This is going to go political. I just know it.
As I sit here and rail at an audience who already believes exactly what I fucking believe.
Yeah.
You know,
Every once in a while, someone will friend me up on Facebook to ask me questions about publishing or marketing or whatever. And then I will forget to unfriend them. And then it turns out like something will happen in society and they will post up something and I'll be like, who are you? Oh my God, go away. I'm sure that happens to you too, right?
I'm sorry. I lost everything that you were saying because people are saying places to hide, and that is absolutely fucking right. That is
Yeah.
100% right. Please, what did you say?
No.
I totally lost that, and all of a sudden it just,
Yeah.
rough fucking week, y'all. Incredibly rough week. Yeah. So
Christina gets that point.
I think everybody gets a point on this round.
Yeah.
We'll give everybody a point on this round, and yeah. Oof. Okay, here we go. Let's shift gears, shall we?
Oh boy.
Why did I just walk into this room? Oh, right, for blank. Why did I just walk into this room? Oh my goodness. Why did I just walk into this room? Oh, right, for blank. Yeah. Oh, how often does this happen to y'all? Why did I just walk into this room? And sometimes I don't actually solve the mystery. I don't do it. And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it hadn't been for you meddling children. All right. Shits and giggles. Yes, exactly right. Walked into the room for shits and giggles. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it, Christina? Sexy times,
Eric came in for sexy time.
Just a hug.
It's just a hug.
Okay.
It's just a hug.
Oh, taking a wicked pisser. Exactly right. That I generally remember.
Huge pisser.
I know that I am enjoying...
Eric came in for naked dancing.
Sure he did. Of course he did. Just shaking your moneymaker there. I know that I am enjoying music so much because there are times when I will get up hours later to actually finally remember to use the restroom, and my bladder will be like out to stand. I'm like, ow, why did I do that? Why did I let that go for so long? That hurts.
Because you're just like so focused on what you're
I'm
doing.
so incredibly focused
I
on
see.
doing the music that I forget to attend to my bodily needs, and the next thing you know, I've up a belt size or two.
Oh, right, for brain power vitamins.
Exactly. What's that shit that they sell that has jellyfish in it? Right? That doesn't work. That absolutely 100% does not work.
Nariba.
Something like that. Yeah. My paycheck is off to see the wizard. Jiggy time. Memory meds. Okay, Ange had the same idea to check myself out to get the lotion. I think it was nope. Oh, nice, Kathy. Oh, see what Kathy did there? Oh boy. Well, this is your round to judge.
Wait, what did you say?
Kathy's was I think it was no.
I scrolled down to read Fuzz's.
Let's take a look at Fuzz here. Michael's receipts for $2.99. That $2.99 snowman soap dispenser that I bought 3 years ago that I want to return because Lori just gave me one for my birthday. That's oddly specific.
I have a lot of snowman soap.
If, in fact, you can remember all of that level of detail, Fuzz, you're not forgetting why you walked in.
Yeah.
Fuzz is such a genius. I'm sure he never
Yeah.
forgets why he walked into a room because the man is just one pulsating cerebellum, as far as I can tell.
Christina says, my Swiss Army dildo bomb.
Hello! Nicely, this Swiss Army dildo bong. By all means.
That's a compound thought.
That is something that Ronco should have gotten into. But wait, don't answer yet, because if you order now, Swiss Army dildo bong.
Bacon.
All right, bacon. Oh yeah, bacon. Okay, so who gets the point on this round?
Oh, because he speaks 82 languages.
Lauro.
That's right. Let's
82
see.
languages, exactly. Yeah, thanks.
Deleting my internet history, says Rabel. My paycheck. Your mom. Jiggy time. Memory meds. To check myself out. I'm gonna give it to... Eric had like 3 good answers.
He did, yeah. Eric,
Yeah.
he definitely had plenty of good answers to go around, and enough to warrant him a fine point for you, sir. A point.
A point.
Points. Okay, how about that? And if you elect me, Stephen Cox, I promise to blank. It's going to be election season here, kids. Going to be out canvassing. I need some literature. I need a staff running for office. And if you elect me, Stephen Cox, I promise to blank.
Isn't there just too much footage of us drinking and swearing on the internet for you to run for anything?
I don't know. I was all of a sudden I almost said it didn't stop Madison Cawthorn, but it fucking did. It
boy.
fucking did. I guess there are limits.
I'm still waiting for Dark Manga, okay?
I'm waiting for Dark Maga, and
Unleash Dark Manga, go ahead.
honestly, if he hadn't said the whole thing about Republican orgies and key bumps, they would have let him get away with the whole, like, putting his schlong on a guy's face video from college, right?
Yeah.
Don't you figure? They probably could have.
And you know what? Do what you want. But that's pretty gay.
Bob, Bob, listen, I need you to design something for me. I need a graphic of the Swiss Army dildo bong. Can you do it, please? Well, I feel like there's
Army dildo bong?
There's only show merch.
I guess Brendan thought of that.
There's only show merch that is absolutely screaming to happen. It's the only show Swiss Army dildo.
Dildo bong. Yeah.
How many times has this happened to you? Aw, I needed a dildo and a bong at the same time. Aw.
I need a Swiss Army
Black and white.
dildo bong.
Now there's a better way. New from Ronco with a Swiss Army dildo bong. Yeah, dildos. It bongs.
Yeah, dildo bongs.
Dildo bongs. Okay. Is this mine to judge? I suppose it should be since
I
I'm.
picked Eric.
Okay, so yeah, I promised to write a song all about it. Supply everyone with a Swiss Army dildo bong. Rocky, your truth. Show me your 12-pack. Bring Light MAGA. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is Light MAGA? Light MAGA, I think, would be Youngkin, right? The guy who won in Virginia. He's Light MAGA. MAGA Light. Never to wear pants in the Oval Office. Correct? Okay. That one guy who won his primary while in jail winning a trial for murder, so he could do. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's I didn't know Republicans had an actual bottom. At your cervix. Nice. Put a beaver on every table. Hire Stanley Tucci as my stand-in from Ronco. Change Trump for the deconstructor of the wall. Move the capital of the U.S. to Snohomish. Stay out of our uteri. Put my new album into everyone's iTunes. Can I do that? Walter, if you got an album, brother, you got to share it on the show, man. Come on.
We'll play it.
We'll absolutely play some tunes. If you got some music, if you got anything, honestly, listen, this is 100% true. If anybody has anything at all creative that you want to share on this show, we showed a box of fucking Beaver Cube cereal earlier.
We're all about the creativity.
Absolutely.
Send us a link.
I think Kathy had it with Write a Song All About It.
She also had hire Stanley Tucci as his stand-in.
Yeah, exactly. So
that was funny.
Kathy's going to walk off with this thing tonight, isn't she? As is her wont.
Well, your mom has to decide the winner.
Yes, my mom gets to decide the winner tonight. Okay, so sure he walked on water and did the wine thing, but Jesus' biggest miracle was blank. Sure, he walked on water and did the whole wine thing. Greatest hits, right? But his biggest miracle was blank. Yeah. Thinking.
Processing. Didn't in a group text, didn't you call Jesus tacky earlier today?
I said that he served red wine with fish.
Right.
Yeah, the fishes and loaves.
That made
right?
him tacky.
Fishes and loaves, and he of course served red wine because that was his jam. You know,
You're tacky.
And I just thought that was very tacky of him.
Oh, Garsmo sent me a funny.
Hi, Garsmo. Hi.
Is she watching?
I assume she's watching. Inventing the AR-15, putting IKEA furniture together, changing his name to Steve, keeping his locks so shiny in the desert. Beer, yes, indeed. Thank you. That was Jesus.
Garsmo says,
thank you.
My driver's ed teacher, PE teacher, history teacher made us drive him to the furthest fast food drive-thru so he could get himself a snack.
Smart. I like that. That is an ingenious fellow.
So I don't know if you guys know. I think I told you guys. There's
goodness.
a Funko Pop doll that looks exactly like my mother.
You guys know the fine folks at Funko Pop.
Yeah.
They make these little miniatures. Yeah. Here's of course Aaron Burr, the miniature Aaron Burr.
They made a Golden Girls Blanche, and it looks exactly
just
like my mother.
like Linda Caldwell.
So I sent one to Garsmo because she knew my mom,
sure.
and she sent me this today. And the little photo says, "That's tacky."
Oh no way! There we go. Look at that. Oh, it looks just like Linda. That looks more like Linda than it does like Blanche. I think that is so cute. Nicely done, Garsmo.
Tacky. Speaking of creativity, if you make me a little thing, I'll put it on the internet.
Well, you've got a lot to choose from here, and honest to God, these are all like phenomenally great answers. So I don't envy you.
Handling his wood so deftly.
Kathy.
Oh, Carrie gets it for making Birkenstocks cool.
Oh, there you go. All right, nicely done. So as we here we go. I like this. I like this clue. Let's just see how this one goes. And the biggest award for asshole of 2022 so far goes to blank. And boy, there are some nominees, are there not? Let's see. We've got Ted Cruz. I think he's definitely in the running.
Oh my God!
Trump's
Did
a
you
perennial
see
favorite.
the photo that was going around the internet?
Amber Heard.
It was Ted Cruz and Josh Duggar. Right, like hi, like who's? Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Ted Cruz still had those crazy eyes though.
So
he's still.
What is up
Everybody
with Ted?
on Reddit was like, he still looks like the Zodiac killer, even though he's next to Josh Duggar, convicted felon.
Ted Cruz also has a beard that makes him look like that guy from junior year in high school who thought he could grow a beard, but it only kind of comes out in patches. Am I right?
And he played water polo.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what the fuck is the deal with that fucking asshole. So, yeah, all Republicans, exactly. It is an awfully long... Yeah, the Uvalde police chief, Abbott, John Locke. Oh, yeah, let's absolutely curse our forefathers in inspiration points, inspirators. Is that a word? If somebody inspires somebody, you're an inspirator? Of course, a lot of our Constitution was based on John Locke and his theory. Also
$6
Rousseau.
gas. That's funny.
I can't imagine they're terribly thrilled with how things are going from beyond the grave. The award for the biggest asshole of 2022 so far goes to Tucker Carlson.
That one girl from porn.
Because
Oh,
biggest
Kathy.
asshole. See what she did there. OPEC, Wayne LaPierre, Putin, Enumclaw, Fear and Loathing You, Greg Abbott, $6 gas.
Oh, my God.
Still Nazis. Let's see. Mastriano. Let's see. Abbott, Texas, Uvalde. It's so hard to choose. So very, very hard to choose. So very hard to choose.
Garsmo is boycotting Facebook, but do you have an answer? Would you like to text
If she has
in
an answer, I
Go ahead.
would love to hear it.
She's texting in her answers.
I'm going to give it to Kathy again for the Uvalde police chief because, my God. So our president's numbers hit an all-time low. They're 39%. Oh, my fucking God.
What do we have to do?
Trump never hit 39%, and he put children in cages. What does he? I don't know.
And ignored a plague.
Biden's poll, yeah, exactly, and let probably, I think, roughly about 500,000 people die on his watch. Biden's poll numbers would come up if only he would just blank. Put kids in cages, maybe that's what he needs to fucking do. Biden's poll numbers would come up if only he would just blank. And by the way, if anybody from the administration is watching, please take careful notes. Take careful notes, won't you?
Take advice from us.
A
TV show on the phone.
Exactly. A TV show once on a phone. And we haven't had any streaming issues tonight. I should knock on wood.
Why did you say that out loud? We're going to crash.
Yep. Macbeth. I didn't say Macbeth. Torque, turn Republican. Biden controls everything, doesn't he? Sure he does. Price of gas, all of it.
If you would grease it a little. Oh, Kathy.
You just want this too bad
Why
tonight,
are
Kathy.
you so
She
funny?
wants it too bad tonight. I love it, man. Jesus Christ.
She doesn't even want it.
I
She's
know.
just dropping in to be that funny.
Oh my God. Get jiggy with it. Oh my God. Eat a 6-pound steak in one sitting, exactly. 72 ounces, man. We went to the Tall Texan one time at the Big Texan. You can do it. Be wrong. Oh my God, you people are killing it. At the next press conference, say, you know what? Fuck you. It couldn't hurt. Honestly, it'd probably help. It's been a week. My brain has been broken up.
He was saucy during the debates. We're like, oh, shut up.
Yeah, somebody get this guy to shut up.
Yeah.
He also said about Steve Doocy. What did he call him? He called him something salty. It was something, and it was a hot mic moment. I think he's a fucking idiot, something like that. So that was cool. This guy's a fucking idiot. Order hamburgers, bitch slap Chris Rock. That's funny. Buy a motorcycle and flag. Stop believing in science. All right. Now listen. Now you're just showing off there, Kathy. So.
No, it's my point.
Oh shit! Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So my bad.
I'm giving it to Fuzz for. Wait. Where was his answer? Take his next photo up with Wayne LaPierre at Chick-fil-A.
There you go. All right.
There's a lot in there. That was
There
a
is.
compound answer.
I was going to say that's a Dagwood sandwich of a reference there. Speaking of references, this next clue needs no introduction whatsoever. A priest, a rabbi, and a blank walk into a bar.
No boy.
A priest, a rabbi, and a blank walk into a bar. Let's all tell a joke together, shall we? What do you say,
Or a
kids?
fish pun.
Sure. Yeah, Kathy is on tonight. Kathy is en fuego. A rabbi, a priest, and a blank walk into a bar. Joy Blank McGee.
Even Jim Cox is like, Kathy's really on
Oh,
tonight.
dude, yeah. Kathy came to play, man. Kathy's not fucking around.
Oh my God! So we're playing mini golf I'm
Yeah.
either really.
Oh my God, she's good.
I'm terrible at mini golf, or I'm great at it. It's
Yeah.
like every other hole, I'm like, oh my God, I made it in one shot, or it takes me 16 shots to make like strokes.
It was impressive. And also, did you know that when you're playing mini golf, it's almost impossible to not make consistent jokes that end with the punchline, that's what she said. Am I right?
Right. We did that.
You really want to
yeah.
sink it in the hole there. There's,
Yeah.
Exactly. You really want to just...
You're not even close to the hole.
You're not even
That's
close
what
to
she
the
said.
hole. You want to ease it into the hole.
Into the hole.
Yeah, you want to...
It's going to take some more effort to get it into the hole. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's okay.
Over and over and over
All
and
right.
over again.
I'm okay.
All right, Kathy, you win. A priest, rabbi in a cup.
In a
Fucking. I think Kathy just wins tonight. I don't. We even have to keep playing. Holy shit, that was funny.
Oh my God, you're totally doing that thing where girls don't want to smear their makeup. Start the whole thing over.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages. All right.
Okay.
Oh, my foot. Does it matter what round
I'm
we're on?
okay.
I don't think it
I'm
does.
okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, what round are we on?
We're on the cup round.
We're on the cup round. Okay, I think we're about to go into round number 4. Oh, it's 2 girls, 1 cup. It's the whole joke about 2 girls, 1
do
cup.
not Google that.
Do not. My
Google
mom,
it.
my
Do
mom,
not
my mom.
Google it.
Never, ever, ever. You know the whole 2 fawns, 1 deer song. It's take off on that.
We'll explain it at dinner
We'll-
tomorrow.
and-
Don't Google it.
We will not explain it over dinner. I promise you that much. Yeah, the Bob is like the first 2 are girls. Nothing really matters.
Oh boy, no.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Okay, if I could make one person disappear forever, for sure it'd be blank. If I could make one person disappear forever, for sure it'd be blank. Yes, and please, Mom, please don't Google it. Please
There's
don't
a
Google
whole
it.
Family Guy parody where they're watching.
I know. If you want to, actually, the way to watch the video is to watch people's reactions of the video, and they're like, you don't see the video, you just see them watching the video, and people's gag reflexes start kicking in. It's like, it is the grossest fucking thing. Apparently, I've never seen it. I'll never watch it. Yeah. So there. Enough said. 2 girls, 1 cup. Enumclaw. It's a classy show we're putting on here on the Only Show. Am I right? Am I right?
Google Enumclaw before you
Google
Google.
Enumclaw. Absolutely right.
Google Enumclaw all day and all day tomorrow before you Google 2 girls.
I am just, I got a
my
little
God.
damp with that. Okay, Jesus Christ, Kathy. Okay, yeah. Let's see. So it'd be Waldo. Christina says Waldo. Nicely done, Christina. I love that answer. If I could make one person disappear forever, for sure it'd be blank. Ted Cruz. Yeah. I don't honestly think that anybody would really miss Ted Cruz. And in fact, his fellow senators have said that if somebody killed Ted Cruz on the floor of the Senate, there wouldn't be enough senators to convict that person. And, right? So, yeah, had it coming.
Carrie said, you just got moist from the waist up.
I got moist from the waist up. See?
did.
Wee-hoo.
Whoa.
Wee-hoo.
I thought you were going to just flash the whole camera.
No, I'm not going to do it. Corey Feldman, says Walter. I don't know. What Corey Feldman do to you? Show us on the doll where Corey Feldman hurts you,
Touched
Walter.
you, yeah.
Exactly. That alternate personality takes over me when I get triggered by crappy sitcom writing. Sure. My porn dealer, McConnell Harpo. Harpo.
What you got against Harpo?
Say,
One
Harpo
day we're
under
all
you.
going to take a trip down to the desert and we're all going to see Harpo at the same
We
time.
should go and do the show down in the desert. We should actually have an only
We should
show
take everybody.
desert edition and
Yeah.
take everybody. We're chartering a plane.
The Atwoods,
charter
we're
a fucking
taking
plane.
you.
We're taking y'all.
I have
All
a
the
house
way
I
down.
can rent and everything.
Yeah. This is your round to judge, I do believe. If I could make one person disappear forever, it would for sure be blank. F. Ucker Carlson. Yeah.
Fucker Carlson. That's funny.
Let's do it, says Angela. Yeah, absolutely
We
right.
should do it. Let's see.
I still
I'm
want
going
to
to
do...
go with Waldo.
Well, I love
Christina.
that. Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to beat that. I still want to do a live show here, and we'll do it in front of all of you, and we would actually be broadcasting online to nobody. It'd just be everybody be here, and we would just have a feed just because, in case anybody from perhaps the Philippines or India wanted to stop by. That would be nice. DB Cooper, no, he's already been disappeared.
Yeah, Eric, that's the start of a horror movie. A group of friends goes on a trip to the desert looking for a clown.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I
What
think,
could go wrong?
so there's your inciting incident. How does Act 1 end?
Oh, well, the first thing that happens is there's a noise outside, and we send Eric out to see what it is.
By himself, for some
By
reason.
himself.
Always
to
have
see
to
what
split up.
Eric, go see what that noise is.
Whenever there's danger, split up. If we've learned nothing from our childhood watching horror films, always split up. We should always do.
No, send one person out first.
So let's have a nursery rhyme, shall we?
Okay.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack blank a candlestick. No, don't send Eric, says Carrie. Right, because you know what'll happen. He'll wind up being clown's dinner or something. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack blank a candlestick. 18 inches always survives. That's apparently what they always say. It's the same. Did you know?
I didn't know
They
that.
always say 18 inches always survives. I believe that was from Die Hard.
All of us will die because none of us are virgins.
That is true.
Kathy sent me a photo of a hilarious book that I then sent right over to Eric and Carrie today, and that was The Forgotten Skills of Self-Sufficiency Used by the Mormon Pioneers.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see.
mean,
and it's also
fascinating.
in needlepoint, no
Right.
less. Nicely done.
What can they do? They can prep.
Yeah.
They can pray. They can drink Diet Coke. What can they can do eyelash extensions.
I was going to say there are a few things that they can do. There are more things that they can't do than they can do, as far as I know
Mormons?
about the Mormons. Right? You can't drink. You can't smoke.
Oh, well, no, this is a zombie apocalypse. So,
Right.
or whatever, survival. They need to survive. Lots of canning. Yeah,
Yep.
they can can.
All right. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack blank a candlestick. Rig as a MacGyver a candlestick.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny.
Let's see. Paint by numbers a candlestick. Landed ass first on. Let's see. Kathy says they make a mean casserole. Yes, they do, and they're gosh darn nice people. Mormons are just such nice
Killed
people.
Professor Plum in the library with
Oh,
the
Carrie.
candlestick.
That wins.
That's
That
the
wins. Okay, so what is our tally as we go into round 16? I'm sure we have a tie to settle here, don't we?
Okay, well, we've got Kathy with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kathy has 5.
Kathy is 5. No, okay, so this week's winner, of course, is Kathy. Nicely done, Kathy. Well, this really was Kathy's game tonight. Honestly, if I were doing a post game, I'd put on my sports guy voice. Kathy, you are just absolutely magnificent out there. Never missed a step. Give us a little thought. Give us some insight in terms of what was going on in your head out there. Well, I just wanted to get out there and just play fundamental COVID Cards Against Humanity ball and really just got back to basics.
I just went back to basics. I just did the best I can. I just thought of the whole team.
Yeah, exactly. Really, the whole team. This wasn't just about me. This is really about the whole team, and that's why I'm. Thank
I just
God.
really wanted to perform my best for Jan's birthday.
Exactly.
Just, I just wanted to leave it all on the court.
Leave it all on the court.
Every cliche in the world. It looks like Carrie versus Christina in the runoff. To
Carrie
second
versus
place.
Christina in the runoff. Okay, here we go. So Carrie and Christina will answer, and of
Oh,
course,
yeah, all glory to God. That's right.
all glory to God,
That's right.
the Almighty. It is the two of them, Christina and did you say Carrie and Christina?
Yes.
Did I get that right? Okay.
Kathy now has 69 points.
Hi-yo! Nice.
And put them in a cup.
So Carrie and Christina are going to compete in this following, and yet, of course, everybody else is going to answer. Mom, you will determine who is the third place, or rather the second and third place contestants on the show tonight.
Would you believe I'm sore from mini golf?
She is. She's a little sore.
I'm
She's
a
kind
little,
of, yeah.
little sore.
You twist in particular ways. Yeah.
I was trying a strategy called the spaz, where I just don't move my arms at all. I just.
And it worked. And it totally worked. You ricocheted a lot.
I did.
You did.
Also, I'm always the one that goes first, so everybody else knows what not to do.
There was one round.
It's my job.
There was one round where we all got holes in one. All four of us, holes in one.
There was one round where it took me 5 strokes to get it in the hole. That's
Hi-yo,
what
see,
she
now,
said.
okay, that's
what she said.
You see what I'm saying here? You see that these write themselves. They're almost compulsory. You almost have to say that's what she said after this.
That was a great technique. Yeah.
So now this is going to be Carrie and Christina, but of course everybody else is going to answer, I'm anticipating. And so, Mom, you will judge tonight. Who has the funniest response? Only you can prevent blank. Everybody remembers Smokey Bear, and we were told that it's. I'm getting where it's Smokey. It's not Smokey the Bear. It's
not
Smokey
Smokey the
Bear.
Bear. It's not Smokey
Our
the
friend
Bear.
Brad worked on their ad council campaign to bring Smokey Bear back.
Yeah.
And he was emphatic.
Apparently,
it is not Smokey the Bear. It
We were
is
like, oh, Smokey the Bear. He's like, no, it's Smokey Bear.
It's Smokey Bear.
He's a Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear. So there you go. So
Only you can prevent Lori
only you can prevent Lori Caldwell. Should I laugh or give you a hug? I'll do both. Yep. Holes in one or hole in ones? That is a good question.
Hole in Whoppers
Attorneys
Jr.?
General.
Whoppers Jr.?
Postmasters General. Attorneys. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Whoppers.
Whoppers Jr.?
That was a
Whopper Juniors.
phenomenal Onion headline. It was William Safire, of course. It was this curmudgeonly
Whoppers Jr.
grammarian, right-wing columnist, curmudgeonly grammarian. The headline in the Onion was William Safire orders 2 Whoppers Jr.
Whoppers
Yeah,
Jr.
no, fabulous.
Trump rallies is a good one.
Trump rallies. Only you can prevent Trump rallies. Dry muffins. Dumb fuckery. Okay. So, Christina, tomorrow today. Yeah, only you can prevent tomorrow today, says Christina. So, waiting on Carrie.
Carrie
Wait in
said...
here. Oh, did Carrie answer already?
No, she did not.
The international use. Oh, no, boo.
Well, Jan, now you know what that it's about.
I was going to say, Mom, now
you
you've
don't
been
have to
warned.
Google it.
You've been
There
adequately
you go.
warned by Ripple there. Jumping rope or jump roping? Is that your answer?
Jumping rope or jump roping?
I don't know.
Let's see. Did you answer before?
Maybe she did. Maybe Carrie already
Holes
answered.
in one or hole in ones? Oh, I don't. Did you answer this question?
I'm not entirely sure she did. And you are competing for second place against Christina. Oh, she's still thinking. Okay.
A package of peeps.
You know who wrote that? Merv Griffin. Merv Griffin wrote that
that's
song.
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Merv. We'll be right back. Merv Griffin. Good old Merv.
Only you can prevent swampy balls.
Mervelous. All right. Did a tub. Yeah.
Ulcerative colitis, says
Hanging
Carrie.
Chads, filibustering. Oh, Kathy's she can't stop herself. Cannot stop herself. She's still playing. Listen, Kathy, we'll keep playing. We'll keep playing all night. If you keep bringing the funny, why, we'll just keep. I have more cards. We'll just do this all night. Sorry, sex.
Do you have more cards?
I don't. Christina gets the second play. Oh, Christina gets it. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. All right, very good.
And now I think you should play your mom's birthday song.
So here we go.
It's a good song.
Let's do this. My mom, as you know, is a notorious sweet tooth, and so I decided to do a song celebrating.
If you don't know this about Jan, she can eat just the frosting off
Yeah.
the cake. Like something where an adult would go, you know what, that makes my cheeks cramp up
Exactly,
a little bit.
sweat
I
under the
can't
eyelids
eat that.
kinda thing.
That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall asleep. I don't think I can just eat frosting.
Not my
she
mom.
can eat the frosting.
She can do it. She can
Yeah.
absolutely do it, and does. Okay, so
Yeah.
so here we go. There's my mom's. Let's cue up the old tune here. All right, it's called "The Legend of Sweet Tooth Jan." Oh, and I, where is it? Hold on for just a moment, please hang on.
We're gonna get struck for that.
We're experiencing technical
Well, if we do, we're at the end of the show anyway.
That's true. And thank you all.
Here we go.
There we go.
Well, she was born in the spring of 43, just about as sweet as she could be, in a land with sugar as far as the eye could see. Oh, little Janice grew up in Spreckle, CA, home of the sugar beet, they say, and that's where she got a superpower that would save the day.
True story.
Now, if you haven't heard the legend, well, here's a story. There's never been a body who can tolerate more sugar than the one they call Sweet Tooth Jan.
Sweet Tooth Jan.
Now, she only ever takes just a bite or two, but the things she enjoys have so much glucose they bring an elephant to its ding-dang knees. Well, she likes things light, she likes them sweet, and that's why one day when she was walking down the street, she stopped at a bakery to see what was going on inside. Now, behind the door, to her dismay, there was a robbery in progress on that day, and the only one who could stop it was Sweet Tooth Jan.
Sweet Tooth Jan.
Now, she thought for a minute about calling the police, but instead, always thinking quick on her feet, she wrote the robber a nice handwritten note. Here's what it said. Well, I challenge you to a contest eating sweets, and if I lose, you can also rob me. But if I win, you're gonna turn yourself in. Well, the robber laughed and he said, why not? Why do you think I'm robbing a bakery shop? But he'd never met the likes of Sweet Tooth Chad. So the baker set up the sweetest stuff he ever made, and at the end of the line was something called the Death by Vanilla Grenade, because no one had ever tried it and survived. It had 100 pounds of sugar per centimeter. It wasn't meant for no man or no beast, but it'd be no match for our dear Sweet Tooth Chad. Well, they nibbled their way on down the line, and the robber started sweating, but Jan was fine. And they got to the end of face down vanilla death. The robber waited for Jan to make her stand. She took a bite, looked at the robber, and said, not bad, a little bland. So the robber smiled, and what do you know, ate the whole dang thing in one go, and his fucking pancreas exploded. You guys seen how much sugar my mom can tolerate?
Sweet Tooth Jan.
So let's get ready now. Don't you rest for the special day the little lady we love best. Happy birthday to the best and sweetest mom that ever was.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom / Nana Jan. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Mwah! There you go. All right. Excellent.
That's the legend.
That is the legend of Sweet Tooth Jan. All right. So, any final words? Any last announcements, perhaps, before we go?
I think you should play the Big Rock outro today.
Oh, let's do the Big Rock outro. Okay, yeah, and then we'll be on our way for this evening. Kids, been super fun. We love you all. Congratulations, of course, to Kathy, and happy birthday again to my mom. And yeah, we'll do the Big Rock, the
Jan,
Big Rock outro.
did you have a fun birthday?
I hope that and there's more to come.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got more fun.
She's got
tomorrow.
like 5 celebrations.
I know
right?
she does. She's
Mini golf, this
running
show.
overrun with celebrations. Okay, good night, y'all.
Come gather round, see what's going down. It's two people messing around with sound and lights. It's time to start the show. It's 8 o'clock, you know. So let's do the first of 3 intros of the night. TV set, just forest internet, and the cool shit that adorns the wall of fame. 'Cause it's not the news, it's Metal Beaver Cube.